Welcome to Rolling with Comics. You're here with Trevor Chavez, Jay Newkirk, John Hacker, Andrew Boydston, Jay Bird, and myself, Alyssa Suggs. Rolling with Comics is a role-playing podcast where we sit at a table late at night, stare each other in the face, and play pretend in our minds. Please keep in mind this podcast is 18 plus, as there is sex, nudity, and swears. Let's get rolling.
At some point, like when the guy coming around, like kind of lighting up, like little like light posts and stuff, the gate will start to close. It's kind of a thicker gate.
Shit.
It's closing slowly, so they're still letting people in or out.
Okay,
and
so
you
we
hear,
got to
like, a
get them
bell.
quickly.
Or they're
Ow.
there's way. It's basically just there's still a door on the side. There's always like a way to get inside because like a little bit.
Gotcha, but the gate itself is closed.
Yes.
Okay, so we get back. We get out of our costumes. We catch you guys up on what the plan is.
Okay.
Oh, real quick. Do you leave? Well, since you didn't say it, as you're leaving, someone will come and say, "Where are you guys going? Aren't you going to stay?"
We'll be back.
Go ahead and roll a deception or a persuasion, whatever you would like.
There's an orc
Persuasion.
with a gift.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I'm cool. Are you bringing more?
Yes, we have to gather our friends. We needed to make sure it was safe.
Oh, you brought some from the desert.
yes.
We need more of those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we kiss?
Not quite sure how to end this interaction.
They're very European, so yes, but twice, just once on each cheek, and then you slap the ass.
Pucker up, fellow brother.
Give me a smooch, brother.
In the name of Digonisis.
Yeah, they just reach out their hand and they give you a little shake, but then the finger just kind of caresses the inside of the hand a little bit, but it's slimy for whatever weird reason.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Is slimy?
All right, guys.
What?
Here's the plan.
My mind's
I know.
I just need to plug my ears when I'm not there.
So we're gonna get into the tavern. They're holding the meeting. High midnight, full moon, not high, full moon, midnight. There's gonna be a meeting. We sneak in. We see if maybe they got a scale or something, because everybody needs something from their god, right? So if they get a scale, we take the scale. Jack's the Messiah. He's gonna do something with the scale. We get Jack healed. Then we come back later and kill all these fucking MAGA idiots.
Well, seeing as that you can be sneaky and I could be sneaky, then maybe Jack gives us a diversion by Messiah-ing it up real hardcore, and then we just steal the scale if they have one. And then
Creepy bunny with the hood and the ears poking out. You are the voice of the Messiah.
If we heal me right away, how are we going to convince all the cultists to fight?
we won't have to. You'll just run at that point and be like, all right, Toodles, you guys suck. And then run out the front gate, and we got the scale, and we take it back to the horse people. You're healed. Problem solved. We get back to our boat.
We get the cultists to attack tonight. Maybe we can convince them to do that.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
Sneak on the town.
Okay, back up if there's no scale. Cultist attack, but if there is a
there's no
scale,
we have to go with the plan of convincing them you're the sire. If there is a scale, we just nick that shit, and then you dip, and we heal you. And then if we want, we could have the horse people sack this town, because all we got to do is toodaloo on our little horn.
That's true.
plan A, plan B.
All right.
Okay.
I also have an idea,
Okay.
but oddly enough, it has to be a secret between you and I.
Why?
Why?
You say that to everybody.
Yeah, you say it out loud.
Well,
You realize if
Sometimes
he falls
you
down,
wonder
I'm
if
going to need to know
God's
the plan.
listening to you.
what if God
And he's gonna
was
ruin
one
your
of
plans.
us?
He is! He's a comic and a D&D player. Wow.
Would you like God to leave for a moment?
As on the straight and narrow as you can be,
I
while
might not be-
still dealing with demons and that kind of shit. You seem
technically.
like the kind of shady I can trust on this, and I am really into it as a thing. So
It gets me rocks off.
Kind of like chaos a little bit. I should stop trying to convince myself that I'm chaotic good.
Chaos is pretty metal.
I think
This
I'm
is
just
God
chaotic.
here. You're not. You are far.
I
If-
promise you
if there's
right now, this isn't the time to have that moral quandary. And if you do it right, you're gonna be on the right side of history.
You're
so
like-
no one's gonna care.
Magneto,
okay, why don't
where your
you-
heart
can-
and your head
can-
are in the right place, but
And
you're an
why-
evil
and
bastard.
Can you
Why-
text it to
Can
me?
Yes. I don't know what texting is, but I'm gonna write it on this digital rock.
It's where you use magic and you write words on a tablet, and
It
then it goes
only-
immediately
yeah.
to the person that you want to read it.
Or God can just leave the room for a second.
God,
It
go
was
pee.
made by the great and powerful wizard Steve Jobs.
I'm going to use the restroom.
Yeah, there's a Bible
Wait, were
story
you
about
talking
that too.
about John as God or your deity as God that you're like,
Familiar.
yeah,
Not familiar.
You're familiar.
Patron.
Patron.
And she's a demon, not a god.
Whatever.
No, you're fine. Do you think we should like say it to the world?
Well, he said something about using the restroom.
sure,
so-
sure. Okay.
And then the whole team can be involved.
Yes,
Okay.
we need you to go pee.
Yeah.
Don't hold it.
Actually, I look around and I've kind of grown an affinity to each and every one of you. So here's my thought process. You have a teleportation dagger.
Mm-hmm.
All we really have to do is get that scale, fix Jack, and we've got our absolute murder machine to the rest of every other piece, and a horn that can summon a whole fucking army.
Now, what do you mean? I have to see the dagger to teleport.
Yeah.
I can't.
But you can
Also,
throw
we
the
don't-
dagger into the scale
But
and then
what if,
teleport
as
to the
you
scale.
throw
and
the
then-
dagger, Jack grabs the other one?
No, I have to have both.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
we
I
all
have
stealthy.
I have to be using both daggers. for me to
we
be able
tried,
to
Can
Yeah.
you teleport what you're touching with you?
Yeah.
Like, so if you grabbed onto Jack and threw it,
That
It
would
kind
be
of-
Why do we need to teleport Jack?
Are you trying to do a miracle?
I'm trying to get you guys away fast
Oh.
enough to where
Oh.
we can heal Jack and then call for the backup.
Well, no, we need to take the scale to the.
We can't. We have
Yeah.
to
That's
leave
where
with
you
the
come
scale.
in. You cut the scale off as you throw the dagger holding Jack.
I don't know. I don't understand your.
He can't
feels-
long distance teleport. He has
Yeah.
to see where he's teleporting
Yeah,
to.
he will. That's where I come in. I am going to bunny hop onto the roof. You throw it into my hand and teleport to me.
He has to see you.
I have to see you.
You will see me.
On the roof?
Yeah, I'll be on a roof away from the dragon.
He'll
on
be in
other
the building.
side.
No. We're just getting a scale.
There's
from
no
the
drag.
dragon.
As of right now, there's
Yeah,
no
there's
dragon.
no dragon at the moment.
We're
Oh.
crossing our fingers that they have like a relic that they worship that's a
Yeah.
scale.
Oh.
And
And we
if
just
there
steal that
is,
shit.
We're
Yeah.
just going to nick it and then dip and get back to the horses.
So yeah,
so
we're
that
just
we can
we're like
heal Jack.
stealing the Shroud of Turin is essentially
dude.
what we're doing.
Yeah, dude.
Well, that seems a hell of a lot easier.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, why do you think we were all confused about like why are you making this so complicated?
As I mentioned, I kind of care about you fuckers now.
Didn't you smoke
Is it a
weed?
crime to
Smoke
care?
more weed.
Yeah, is it a thank you, Jack? Thank you. And this is who we're doing it for, okay? So I don't, my heart was in the right place for once.
Hey, this is why we roundtable things, guys, so we can get the kinks out now.
Holy
Well,
shit.
This is good. Instead of just doing it, we've come a long way.
Because in the past we would just do it and things would go horribly wrong.
I almost don't care if God heard this.
Well, he'll be back.
Well, since the end result would be like, so you guys are just doing what you
That means you heard everything.
I really hope the recording got him in the background yelling. I really.
I do too, but at the same time, yeah.
Otherwise, they'll just be like, "What are they responding to?"
I just love how I really had a good idea in my head.
I had a really complicated, cool idea
Hey,
that
I thought the dragon would be there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens if it's worst case?
Oh, then we got to convince them that Jack is the Messiah.
All right, cool.
If there's no
Oh,
real
acid breath.
I thought
Okay,
we were
so-
just going with convincing them Jack is the Messiah.
we
'cause-
won't need to.
Well, no, I think that will be fun story-wise.
Yeah, he actually like entertained him with his doodly doodly doo.
Well, yeah, I think we just convince them that Jack is the Messiah while they're distracted.
Okay.
And
And
Nick the
Where
scale.
I'm coming from is if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. So
But-
we can,
Yeah.
but if it's like
That's
we
what-
don't
yeah.
believe you, then
And
it's
also
like,
it
cool,
might
we
make
got the
it-
scale. So
It might make it easier to steal
Fight
the
time.
scale because if they think Jack's the Messiah, we can be like, "Oh, Jack's taking the scale to sanctify it."
Yeah, I like that angle.
I still think at least you like stealth, because if you need me on the guitar to sell it, I'm not going to be
Again,
stealthy. But if shit goes down, I could be like, drop the loop, bye bye.
think
Guys,
you already
remember what
sold
we
it.
remember what we discussed. I'm the face. I get all the attention. You guys stealth and do the stealing and whatnot.
But I think if we convince them that Jack's Messiah,
They might just give us the scale.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm,
do you
I'm
guys-
just trying to like think of like.
So I guess the only question is,
what
do you
if
guys want to
scenarios?
come in the front door with us, or do you guys want to go in like the back door
No,
all
I say
stealthy?
we go in the front door with you.
Okay.
I think hacker should come in stealthed
No.
and be stealth the entire time. Maybe both of us, in case it doesn't
You
work and we
can
need to nick it and
steal
run.
shit.
Because it's way
I'm
easier
gonna
to come.
steal shit already.
It's way
But this
easier
way
to
you
come
can
in there
steal a
already
lot of
stealth.
shit while no one's looking.
You can pickpocket.
What if we offered him something rare in
Eh,
exchange for
we-
the scale?
I
Like
think
a
you're
bar
laser beam?
no, you're
No.
overthinking it. You're
We
overthinking
got
it.
we have Jesus. We're going in. We're saying, this is Jesus. We would like the Shroud of Turin. Thank you very much.
What
We'll
if
be on our
Jesus?
way.
What if Jesus, without saying anything, offered tribute for the one thing that would
Blowjobs?
give him full ascension? Do you not know how
Let's-
fucking
hey, let's-
rituals work?
I have an idea. Hang on.
Only
you
with the
do.
scale can the Messiah gain his true
That's
form.
why-
Peter, I have an
I said
idea.
a
Let's
verse about a
ask
bunny
the
man.
Messiah. Hey, Messiah, how do you feel about giving away free shit to people?
Not gold.
It's worth gold. It's gonna be worth gold. Come
I
on.
don't think that's what I don't want to do that.
What if you live?
What? We're gonna live. We're gonna be fine.
I say we take the scale like we've taken everything else.
Yeah.
Should we put it to a
Suddenly
vote?
Now we're doing trading.
Did we get?
It's something we've never done. I don't know. I want to see it play out.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, this is the one part that works.
And if it
Us
ain't
stealing
fixed,
shit.
break it.
And killing people.
Yeah, those are the two things we're good at.
We are really good at that.
You're also really good at getting knocked out.
I am really good at that, which is probably why I shouldn't stealth in by myself.
Do I
Oh,
have
no,
a,
we
do
don't
I have
want
a
that.
limit on?
That's why I'm
acid on
saying
it?
I
Like,
come
can
in
only
with
do
you
it once?
guys.
Yeah,
and I just
but
kind of
stealth.
stealth.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
not-
not
okay,
solo.
never
I just
Alright.
mean when we
I
come
got
in,
you.
you're already stealthing in case
Got
shit
it.
goes down.
Okay.
Hey,
Short rest, you can do it again.
hey.
Okay.
All I'm trying, like, the only place I'm trying to come from is as a demon bunny. I kind of have a beat on cultists, and I know items that they're into. So if I kind of see things going south, maybe I just nudge Jack.
Okay, so your plan is like plan D.
Sure.
Okay. We'll have that as a plan D. Offer them something valuable in return for the scale.
I feel like Plan B is the worst, but
I think plan D is that we've already decided that we're going to run away. She boffs on them and you run away.
Who do we have pull the horn?
The Countess, of course. She's
Well,
the
I
one
mean,
who has the
theoretically, you would pull your own horn.
Ah,
horn. Not if you could get someone to do it for you, am I right?
I'm from the Fey realm. We don't have horns down there.
You don't have penises?
Oh no, like not
It was a
that.
double
I just meant like
entendre.
an actual horn.
I don't know why I made Saffron from Canada all of a sudden. They use and horn as the fucking.
You're saying you don't have a penis.
I think
gotta
you'd
pull your
pull
horn,
your
that
own
big
horn,
shoot.
eh? That's
I do,
what
but
you
I
do,
believe
bud.
It's kind of like corkscrew.
Are you distributing some free literature?
You're not a fucking. You're not a. What is it? A pig or a raccoon?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ducks don't have. Ducks
Rabbits?
have
Oh,
corkscrew
ducks.
What does
dicks.
rabbit have?
Rabbits just have regular rabbit dicks, I assume.
God, can you look up
Oh,
what
they have
rabbit?
Yeah,
Rabbit
God,
dicks?
God
Oh
tell
my
us what a
God.
rabbit dick looks like.
Real quick.
He'll find it. I'm
Real
sure
quick
that's a
before we
search he's
live
done
out
before.
This very epic moment.
We need to know what Peter's dick looks like.
It looks like if you took a pinky toe and then shrunk it down a little bit more,
Oh.
but just like
That looks about what
absolutely
you'd
wrapped
expect.
in fur.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
All right. So now that we've settled what your dick looks like,
But his is tattooed and pierced because he's a bad boy.
all right,
Nice.
bean dick.
And a rabbit's
take it.
vagina is very small. Anyway, sorry, I went down the rabbit hole.
It's at scale.
We all did. There it is.
I'm gonna go scrub my Safari history now.
All right.
You
hey,
weren't in a private browser?
Listen.
For shame.
I'm in my own network. Leave me alone. This is my
Let's
filth.
fucking do this.
is my
Let's
nest.
do it.
And let's do it for Jack.
Let's
And,
do it.
okay.
We are going to rescue you, Jack. You got to play up the returned Messiah who has come and needs whatever. I think whatever thing they got in there, we should just steal, even if it's not a scale.
Should I stealth too to give you backup, or should I come in exposed?
I think the louder the rest of you are, the better chance it gives me to stealth.
I got
Oh, I
Kinda
can do
seems
that.
to work with this clan.
Yeah.
Avalanche. It starts quiet and then gets heavy.
Ah.
Oh, man, you're good. I'm actually starting to like you.
I tapped
Yeah, he's
into-
really finding himself as a kind of bard.
Kiss him.
Kiss.
I'm hearing something weird from the heavens.
A lot of things have changed.
And they were roommates.
Everyone's a little gay on tour.
I'm just thinking of that scene in Spaceballs. Oh, Lord Helmet. Your helmet is so big. Okay.
All
okay.
Jewish princesses are attracted to power.
Okay, so we get back to the town.
How are you doing this? Like, how? Like, is she just out uncloaked? Just like
I think she has a cloak.
I think we gotta make an entrance.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
I like that, Jack.
And Saffron's
Thank you.
being like full on herald mode, just like, all hail the coming of the foretold one.
we're actually doing that as you're walking in.
Yeah, we're being loud as fuck.
I see. Okay.
Okay, I would, if I was Jack, I would just walk in with my head held high, my arms out, like this, float in. As much as humanly possible. Orcish.
Walking on my tippy toes.
I'm
Yes.
just behind her, just kind of pushing her.
And then you come in like Grim of Worm Tongue, you know, like,
You are really playing this up.
I still can't get on the shoulder because of the trauma of him throwing me like a goddamn
Are you
ragdoll.
like, okay, so just to make sure, are you guys like walking up to the gate out from the wilderness, up to the gate to the door that is closed, doing all this?
they know that we're coming back in.
I think we go to the because you said there was a door that you can walk through.
It's shut because now that it's like closed and the city, the little port's guarded, you have to knock on it and see to get in. But yes.
Yeah, that would be awkward to yell "All hail the foretold one" and then
And then
have
go-
to knock. I think we should come in a little quieter, at least into the city.
Okay.
Also,
And then when we get to the tavern,
Yes.
that's when we make the
Yes.
noise.
Okay.
also
Okay.
I would go
Okay.
with the approach of a great storyteller instead of a herald. Like the one you have been waiting for is finally here. Taylor Swift has come to your town. For the millions and millions.
I don't know about you.
A new era is about to begin.
So yeah, I'm
Come
trying to be the
Minneapolis.
MC/opening act for this town's Taylor Swift, ostensibly.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no, we're the open mic cultists.
It's come full circle. 2 years in the making.
No, they're the open mic cultist, and we're the regional cultists coming into town to show off our
right.
stuff.
I like that energy.
Put some respect on your guys' name. Jesus Christ.
Avalanche.
We've toured all over this realm, God damn it!
We're from the Southern
County.
Baptist Convention.
You're not big in LA.
Where's
buddy.
the Where's this side passage? Do we have to observe? Do we know it?
Okay,
Is it right there?
hold on.
Oh.
You guys get to the main door. They look at you. They see you three. They go, and how do you two look? Cloaked?
Culty.
Oh yeah, absolutely
Yeah,
cloaked.
cloaked.
Okay.
Cloaked, eyes hidden, fucking
Like face down, we are the monks that
Like-
whack boards on our
like
head
the
kind
shadow,
of status.
The shadow, you can still clearly see the eyes. It's not an anime where it's just like, why is it completely shadowed? That's not
It's
how
all
eyes
shadowed
work.
and like two big old puffy cheeks with whiskers. Like,
Yeah.
man.
Yes.
And I got my disturbed mascot hood on, so the obscured face.
All right, they go, come on in. So you get in. You notice that there's like nobody here. The only person that you see at the very end is someone goes into the tavern and they're kind of like in this cloak, but it doesn't look like your two cloaks. It looks very white flowy robes going into the tavern.
It's Elon Musk.
Do the robes have pointed hoods? Please don't say the robes have
I was
pointed
gonna
hoods.
say, this is
Please,
the-
dear God, say
You
This
only
the
saw-
sounds
only
like
saw the
KKK
legs.
shit.
They don't have hoods. It's wizard caps. They're also pointed.
Oh, it
So-
still doesn't
This
make me
is
feel
D&D,
good.
not
It's still,
Kentucky.
I still don't feel
But
good
we're
about
literally
Okay.
about to meet a grand dragon.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Okay.
Have some respect.
You go into the tavern.
We go into the tavern.
Okay, as you get to the tavern and you open it up, there's one person that's standing kind of on to the side of the table, like where they serve the drinks. The guy is, you don't see his face, you only see the eyes as which his hood looks out from. But it's not really like a full on hood. It is kind of like a cloak that hangs from like this wide brim hat. So it's kind of like it's not super Ku Klux Klansy, but yes, it's pretty much looks like a Klan member. But they don't have sleeves, and he's ripped to shit, and he has a fat axe, and he's just kind of like, he's like a bodyguard. And you have to walk past him to get into like this. You see the other person start to climb down a ladder.
We walk past him like we own the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
With old Dick swinging.
Okay. When he lets you three pass, when he who goes first between you two?
I guess I would, because would you be bringing up the rear?
No, I think I'm like, I was supposed to be your voice, right? Like you're like I don't know.
Yeah, I thought we were going.
Are we doing the strong silent thing? I thought that was
Yeah,
what
I
it
haven't
was.
said anything yet. I'm just trying to
Oh,
look as
okay.
big as and imposing as possible.
Mhm.
Just
How dare you look upon the one, the truth of Digonisis?
Oh, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Have you ever
I
thought
didn't
about
realize you're
doing
doing the
metal?
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Tomb of Wonders voice, man.
Touch nothing but the lamp.
exactly.
What do I do?
It's
You're at
deception.
advantage, remember.
No, advantage and deception?
Yes.
I feel pretty good about this.
Wait, but how are we doing? I didn't realize. How are we doing this? Is this a ventriloquist act? Am I?
No, he's basically standing in front of you.
Literally
And my
as
hood?
saying, like, how
Yes.
dare you insult
He's the
us
one
at this
being
point.
the
What are we
herald.
gonna do when I actually have to talk?
You don't have to.
You don't
He
have
is
to.
I don't
your
have to
high
talk.
priest.
Oh,
You were
he's
too
my-
holy.
okay.
You were
Got
too
it.
holy
I just have to
utter.
vomit on
He's
people.
your herald
Okay.
at
Like-
this
Yeah,
point. That's what
he
I'm
interprets
Hey,
your will. to
That's
the
probably the
masses.
smart
I've
move.
got a plan for this later.
Okay.
Deception.
No, deception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
deception. Sorry. 21 on the
Holy
first
shit.
one. Do I just go for it with that? Yeah.
Yeah, unless you
All
want
right.
to try to roll higher.
No, I know.
Unless you want to
There's
try
no
for the
reason.
natural 20.
Try to roll high.
For fun?
Yeah, just see if you get the nat
For
20.
the funsies.
I didn't.
He kind of like he's taken aback, and then he kind of like actually like puts his knee. He goes down on one knee, and he has you
Oh
guys.
yeah, we're in.
Do you do that? yeah, eat my dick.
No, I just do that in my head internally. I'm playing it cool.
Just do the.
But in your mind, you're just like, eat my dick.
Yeah.
You just pat him slowly on the back. Of
Yeah.
the
and my foot just goes up high enough to scratch the back of my ear, but then like go back to like no.
All right, now, you guys can basically take off the stalls to keep. No, keep that thing. But yeah, that all gone.
What are the?
What thing?
So the statue, everything else take off the map.
Keep the statue.
Everything else, the little stall. It's basically a big open cave. It's a ladder that goes down about 20 feet, and then it tunnels back, like kind of the way you guys came, and it opens up to a big cave that's pretty much under this entire port. Yeah. Inside there, you see all of this.
You need these guys.
So we're gonna say like.
Okay. Okay.
It's a big meeting.
I'm Grognak and I'm an alcoholic.
Regional got invited.
A lot of dudes. Now, some of them.
I was going to say, if we're going with the open mic thing, this is the fucking well on a Thursday night, boys.
Oh, but is it the time when like a bunch of mentally disabled people come on 2 vans?
Jesus.
No, I was going to say this is, that, and it's the night when the Fresno guys come down too. So it's just like 20, it's like fucking 40 comics and like 60 people.
Yeah, dude, Fresno does a good job of like packing it in to like come down on those
It's
nights.
a 2-hour drive. If you're gonna make it, bring some friends.
It's just Donner Party down the 99.
You know how sad it was when I went to the Tulare mic by myself? Like,
Oh yeah, dude. We like me and John did and Alyssa, like Barmageddon. Like back in the day. Did you ever go? Yeah. Oh god damn. Like
all right,
that was all Sundays.
this is what you see
All right.
in this big open cave. Everyone has kind of the same get up. Well, not everyone. Most. The smaller ones are kind of like, so they're not what they look like. The taller ones are like people who are actually in cloaks. They look a little bit more legit. The statue is not a statue. It's actually an altar. And on top of the altar is a black dragon looking idol.
Is it a scale?
You're too far away. There are 4 big dudes guarding it. And then that little guy actually he's like almost in a golden cloak, like a golden black, like black trim. He looks way more important than everyone else, but he is kind of small. It's kind of weird. Everyone else, most of them are humans, but all the bigger ones are scalier looking dudes. The 2 in the very far back, they look way too big to be anything you've seen before. In fact, like they got like super broad ass shoulders, but you can't really tell what they are because the robes and the cloaks are too big. That's what you see in this whole room. Everyone's kind of talking. There's like a snack corner with like coffee and like stuff.
They have donuts.
There's flyers to other events. There's a donation thing. Yeah, you can get your free NRA
There's
bag.
a cake
What kind
walk.
what kind of what flyers for what kind of support groups are there?
A lot of like alternative work. If you don't want any of the people from outside of our country, you can find like numbers for like handyman keeping it within like the families and stuff. There's a lot of burning of statues, like certain idols on certain nights. Yeah. It's a very hateful crowd. They're nice about it, but it's very hateful.
Join us Thursday for the firebombing of the Church of
Paylor.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, we've always believed that if you want to believe in Paylor, that's okay. But we do got to kill you. I mean, we don't hold it against you, but I mean, you're going to hell. You're going to die. Wish the best for you. Slit your throat still, but,
This is great.
So
This is exactly what we're overhearing as we're going into
that's
this meeting.
exactly. Help me create the scene, everybody. This is exactly what you think. Like, why partner?
There's one guy at the front who keeps throwing his heart out.
If you really considered using a concordance for the Book of Bahamut, if you do, it blatantly says that Digonisis is like the actual like god of dragons. I don't know why people get so bent out of shape.
So starting with the Herald and the Jack, what do you two,
Prophet.
Prophet and the Herald? What do you two want to do? Because I'm guessing you need to stick together.
Oh yeah, like we're walking with our detail.
I
They're the
feel
ones.
like
They're the
we
So
ones.
you're all gonna
I'm-
walk as a group.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finger picking the same ditty that I was doing previously.
Okay.
Ooh, like
As
rain
you start to
dance.
do
A
that-
callback.
As you start to do that, a woman a little more bustier than normal comes up to you and goes, "Hey, just to let you know, we don't really do that until the service starts. So if you can kind of."
I would find somewhere else to go, ma'am. We
Now-
have an announcement.
No,
That's when Saffron's going to start doing her whole, "Behold the good news, everyone." And go just full on like fucking church lady.
you're going straight up with it. Okay.
Digonisis
Have
a Messiah.
Have you heard the good news of Digonisis and his second coming?
Go ahead and roll a performance or deception. But to this chick, you're gonna actually have a disadvantage.
She's the dragon.
Yeah, I'm going to use a luck point for that.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Because for luck point, I can pick whichever one I want.
Okay.
Lord.
Do you want
Band
do you want my
broken.
total?
Remake your character.
Do you want my total for that one?
No, because I only got a 21. You're gonna beat it. Okay. As you're starting to do this, you can kind of see that she's starting to muster up a spell, and like she kind of fumbles it because, like, say you just like with your big hand gestures, you kind of like overtake her.
I'm really fucking performing.
Slaps her in the
I'm
face on
fucking.
accident.
But the moment you like kind of mess with her composure, those four will start to surround you. And can you go ahead and have four of them just start walking like half their distance to you? So
What
let,
is
let
half
them-
their
just put them
distance?
between half. Here, I'll just move them
Okay.
because you guys can have reactions.
Like where the kobolds are.
Yeah, pretty much.
As I do, I have time to like notice that this is happening.
Well, you're doing that. What do you want? As you're doing that, what do you want to do?
I'm going to keep my hand on my sword at the ready.
Okay.
Kind of, like just kind of keep, because I can't really do. Well, I mean, they are causing a distraction.
Do we have eyes on anything?
I start to walk this way.
You should stealth if you're not already.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth. You're gonna have disadvantage, buddy.
I'm gonna have
You're in the
You
open.
are literally walking by those two.
You're just like
That's why
you're
I
just
said
like
stealth when
you're
we
just like
came
hugging
in,
the
but-
wall
okay.
as you're you're getting by. I'm just like, hey, don't mind me here, bud. Just gonna get right past you.
Okay, I'm
Go
going
a
to go.
you can go a different route.
Yeah.
You should circle behind us, yeah, and then stealth.
Let me give me a little scoot.
Sorry. I know we're doing a herald here, but I really have to pee. I've been holding it since the gate.
Hawthorne Heights is over there.
Just let you know, you can move farther because as a rogue, you have bonus action, so you can technically like dash and stealth and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Learn your combat, buddy. Okay, perfect. Now you have normal stealth.
Okay.
Look at that, John. Oh my God, that damn it.
Should I
These
even
guards
say
are
what
real
I got?
dumb, aren't they?
You know what? Huh?
22.
Okay, So it's not that you're like stealthing behind things. You're literally like you're moving in between the crowd now. He's making such a commotion. They're starting to focus on the diddling and your heralding.
Okay,
so
now that I'm
doing the
closer
gray
to
man.
the idol,
it is a scaly looking idol.
No.
Okay, what do you do?
Okay, so can I read the vibe on them approaching? Like, are they just approaching, or do they look like bouncers? Like, we have to address an issue.
Yeah, they're basically like kind of rolling up. Well, they don't have
Jack,
sleeves.
I think you're gonna
So
have to
they're
vomit
literally
spray
like
somebody.
they're literally like cracking their nut. Like they're coming to like kind of calm you down. They don't look
Okay.
super like they're gonna beat the shit out of you. They're just gonna like, yo, this is not the time and the place kind of thing.
So
The spirit moves, during worship hours.
I put the loot to the side and just hold my hand up like, brother, sorry for our excitement, but behold the gifts that Digonisis has put upon our prophet. No amount of dragification has happened to a person where they are still able to be used by him by anything more than a thrall. And behold the power he wields. We bring you a gift of knowledge.
Saffron's gonna whisper to Jack, Jack, take your hood off.
Jack steps forwards and very dramatically throws the cloak off to reveal.
Gandalf,
The most nerdy and virgin of them gasp and orgasm simultaneously.
None of them look amused.
Fuck.
As you do that, they go, "Oh, it's been a while since you've had another one." And the two really big ones throw off their cloaks, and they're fucking half dragons.
Mm.
They're straight up full on half dragons, color black.
shit.
They're like, "Oh," and they like go up to you and like you got some thralls of your own. Good fucking job. And like really give you a big clap and shit.
Yeah. As I'm clapping them on the back, making eyes at the rest of you guys.
Saffron just decides to go with and go, there are 3 of them? Oh, we are so blessed!
Just on your knees, tearing your
Yeah. 100%.
Shit.
Well, you're good. You're stealthing.
Good thing
Yeah.
we.
What are you doing after this whole weirdness? They're going Christian. They're going to start a Dude Perfect program. Like, start doing big shots.
They're gonna have a men's group.
Yeah.
You know,
Go up to the mountains and experience Jesus. Or
Just
Digonisis.
And just fellowship, bro.
It's just fellowship. Bring like 5 guitars when there's only 4 of us. Like,
yeah. One's a banjo. Isn't that fun?
sorry.
Clearly, some of us have been on Christian retreats.
Yes.
Many. Leader. Yeah.
Yes.
I brought the djembe. Anyway. Everyone thought I was high.
You weren't?
No.
Oh.
What do you do?
I'm chilling.
Just make your eyes glow red.
Just
Oh,
continue
no, they glow
to
green.
sell the worm tongue thing and just be like, yes.
They glow green, and I'm just like,
Saffron's
this is totally
singing-
how I imagined this was gonna go.
Saffron starts humming whatever hymnal she can think of.
Okay.
I
What do you think of?
Daggone ISIS loves the little children.
And he talks with me.
I was thinking, oh, happy day, but yeah.
All right. We're gonna go back to Hacker. You see this? You see they're broing out. There's like
It's a
half
great
dragons.
distraction.
yeah.
This guy distracted as well.
Turned
He
into a
is
mixer.
like moving like 2
In the
squares,
corner.
like towards the
Forward.
group. Yeah. So he's like right there. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
Is anybody? Nobody's looking at me, right?
No, everyone's kind of shocked because like he is a big deal. Like he is a big deal because like there's only 2 of them now. There's 3, and they're just like, whoa, like another one.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So if I were to go up there and grab the idol, would I have advantage on stealth?
no, but you can just stealth. You won't have a disadvantage.
I won't have disadvantage.
Okay. So first, roll stealth to get up there.
God, I'm hating these high ones. 24.
I'm not.
I'm not. This is when we want them.
It's making me nervous before I grab it. You know
I
what
hate doing
John,
what I'm supposed to do as
John,
a rogue.
with all due respect, this is the most stealthy and deceptive you've ever been in
You're
the
doing a
campaign.
great job.
fair.
So don't get mad that you're making your
I'm
field
not
goals.
It's just scaring me. It's scaring me. They've been high. I just feel like a one's coming. I'm going to drop the scale thing and be like,
So, as you start to look like Abu from fucking Aladdin, just like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, right on the chin.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh no.
The whole room starts to, like, you hear just like a boom. And like dust comes out from the ceiling. Not like, it's not crazy. The earth shook a little. And then everyone kind of, like, everyone other than you guys, because you don't know what the fuck just happened, but everyone just like looks up and goes,
Oh shit!
he's here.
Oh no.
oh, we know he's here. We are the 5 who saved him.
Yeah.
Wait,
He-
did you say that?
No.
No.
He's here.
I see him about to emote, and I just go like,
No.
No, you don't. He's
you
stealth.
fucking don't. No, you fucking don't. We're staying with this plan.
We're snagging the scale.
Do you put
Yeah,
anything in its place, or you just take it? It's an idol that's about yay big, like a kind of a nice statue from GameStop. You know what I'm saying? It's like $200.
I didn't mean I wasn't telling him to do that. That's the original plan. I just meant like, don't sit there and say, what was that? Like in the middle of stealing a fucking precious scale.
He became a true believer real fast. Like he goes,
What are
Oh
you
God!
about to do?
Hacker just found something in his inventory.
No.
You didn't give him the magic banana hammock of Tom Selleck and not tell me, did you? Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so
It's
first
an
of all, I
old
do
joke.
have 2 black marbles that cast darkness. What happens if I throw those?
Darkness is I'm guessing, I think it's an area of 20 feet that like a black cloud of smoke, mystical, magical smoke just poofs. And people who are in it can't see fucking shit. If you try to shoot anything in it, you can't see fucking shit. Like you have to have an ability that lets you see through darkness, which there's not a lot.
Okay, I'm glad we have an abracadabra out of here.
Yeah, it is. It's literally ninja smoke log kind of thing.
Okay.
It's bat smoke.
I'm going to replace it with a crowbar.
Okay.
Just a black
Hard,
crowbar.
long crowbar.
He's illiterate with dragon
And
scales.
just, I don't have anything else. We didn't think about, should we have
You know what else?
You didn't think if we had to Indiana Jones an idol, we
Yeah.
thought of
Yeah,
like
I
a
didn't-
big
I
scale.
didn't think about that, and I
mean,
don't
why
want to put
not?
our bag of holding with 10,000 gold
Yeah.
on it. So
All of that
I'm
thinking.
going to put a crowbar on there and put the idol in my bag of holding.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Now, your regular bag of holding or your prison bag of holding?
Prison bag.
It's gotta be prison bag. We didn't come this far.
This is what I think about your god, Keister.
Nat 20.
So almost deftly, you're just like, and now there's a crowbar.
It
And
looks like a
now-
serpent to them.
I'm just
Yeah, in fact, with your natural 20, you make the crowbar balance where it looks a little bit taller. If you want to lay it flat, sure, but you can do it.
No.
where kinda-
I want to make it kind of. I got a nat 20. If I could do it, kind of lay it so that you'd have to like.
So that
Be
the pry
close to
bar
it to be
piece
like-
is like jammed in.
What
so
the
it's-
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From a glance, it's still a tall statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like looking at it, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Behold,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
idol can open anything.
That crowbar is
If
not
you
made of dragon scale.
if you
Now,
try
as you
hard
do
enough.
that, hold on, going back to you, they go, so the rest of the crew all of a sudden just starts to like turn around and start to like kneel down and like kind of just do the whole like I'm not worthy kind of thing towards you, towards your area. But you get it done before anyone can see.
So I also kneel down.
No, they don't see you. They don't
Just
see
wanted
you.
to be closer.
You're still stealth. They don't see you.
No, they're turning towards me.
You're stealth.
Do
They
I
still
have
have to
time-
pass checks. Because you can be in the shadows.
If you want,
be.
you can technically hide behind the altar if you wanted to. You have enough speed to do so.
Do I have enough dash to like get to the side here? So I have like a way around.
There's nothing to hide, like in that area. The only thing that's like not like all the tables.
So
to the
they would
side.
just see me run really quickly to the side and be like, "Hey."
Yeah, I mean, you can either do that or behind the altar. Either one.
Dude, it's just clearing a helipad of religion. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I feel like if I get behind the altar, then I'm kind of stuck there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
and it's
that's
real
too much-
obvious.
which you
That's
are.
too much
Yeah.
of like,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like slapstick comedy.
Yes.
You'd be stuck.
Very much sand wet.
Okay, so I just kind of dash over to the side.
You already rolled the stealth. You're fine.
Oh, I'm good. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
That's
Yeah.
for the whole turn.
Because that was not bad. Not bad. With my stealth, it would have been good, but you know.
Wouldn't it be more accurate if this cult like just put their hand over their heart and didn't kneel?
No, they're because someone has shown up.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
different now.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kneeling and also kind of shuffling back.
All right.
Just real smooth.
What do you guys do as they all start to like go to the floor and start to like worship? Do you guys copy? Do you guys just stand there?
Oh, I'm 100% copying.
Okay.
What are the other dragon guys doing? They're on their knees?
The half dragons. That's good. Half dragons are not bowing all the way. They're like literally on one knee.
Okay, I do what they do. I
Okay.
do what the other dragon boys are doing.
Saffron's going to try and see if she can get some like fake tears out.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Some
you're
Tammy
taking-
Faye Baker action going on. Tammy Faye Baker.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's exactly who I'm trying to channel. You got it, bud.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Out of the two Dragonborn guys, does one look particularly nastier than the other?
And they're not dragon. They're half dragons.
Well,
They're,
you know what I mean.
They're dragon boys.
Well, there's a difference between dragonborn
Okay,
and half
now
dragons.
that you're growing up with them.
Okay.
These are my dragon bros.
The humanoid dragon people.
Okay.
You know,
What do
since a humanoid dragon person and a dragonborn that's also a humanoid dragon person is not the same as a humanoid dragon person, does one of them look more dangerous than the other?
No, they're both very dangerous.
More dragony.
Yeah, I guess.
In fact, the less dangerous one looks like it's Jack.
To be
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, then whichever one. I don't know. They're kind of in a triangle, huh? Because it's like the two of them and Jack together.
Yeah.
Okay. Then from my perspective, the one on the right, because the door is behind us, right?
Yeah, the one way that you can actually see is behind you guys.
Okay.
It's that
I'm
ladder.
going to get next to Jack and like bow down, but I'm keeping eyes on that one in case shit goes down. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You want to put your character there?
Sure.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. So as you guys have done your thing, a weird, like you can barely see it because it's so dark. A portal, like kind of like a weird, like black door opens up from behind the altar.
Oh, so glad I didn't hide behind it.
I kind of felt like that was a good move for you.
Yeah.
I gotta tell
And
you how to live
out
your life.
walks a humanoid looking like a man, but he's like kind of like he has like a hood on with like long black hair. His hair like really greasy and like gross looking, kind of covering half his face. But the other side of his face is like extremely chiseled and like very good looking, and he has like sorcerer like dragon scale looking armor, almost like very sleek looking, and just kind of like walks into the room and everyone just like goes silent. He kind of looks across the room to see who everyone's here, and he's like, "Good. Where's Karen?" And the busty woman that you kind of pushed over will like kind of peek up and go, give me a report. Do you think we are ready to take over the city? And she goes, well, we had a couple of new people show up today, and we know that there are some coming the next meeting, but we can start to amass and maybe take them on this week, next week. And he gets really angry. You can just see like his disappointment. Like he's not mad. He's disappointed at her. You know what I mean? She starts to like cry. Like it's a weird, like emotional, like, scarring, and it's very awkward. You know what I mean?
Japanese son and father.
Kind of. Yeah. It's like you, and then kind of looks at her, and like, and as she's crying, like he takes her chin and like points her face up to her and is like, you will not disappoint me anymore. And all of a sudden, like he starts to just like kind of dribble from his mouth, and it becomes almost like starts to light up, and then it just starts to pour onto her face.
Jack,
and she becomes
you better not
melted. And his jaw almost like unhinges, like it becomes awkwardly open. Like a human shouldn't be able to make that big of a mouth. And just engulfs her in this acid, and she becomes like, she's screaming, and everyone's just like not phased. They're just like cowering and just like fucking scared shitless. Oh, that reminds me. Everyone roll a charisma save.
Oh.
He has a fear aura. Duh, he's a fucking dragon.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay, you're good.
11.
Nope.
Shit.
20.
You're good.
5.
Oh shit. 10.
Okay, so you three cannot move at all. You're frozen solid in fear. You two are fine. Nothing. It's just a dude.
I'm just gonna shuffle back.
Yeah.
He scooches.
And so yeah, so she is dead. She looks at, or he looks at
Is everyone in the room kneeling still, or are they standing? Okay.
100%.
Then Saffron's just gonna fold her hands and like, probably now partially out of fear, but also out of her trying to do it, she's just gonna keep crying as much as she can. But like tears of like, what am I am seeing the holiest of holies. I am like, she's really getting into it.
Okay.
But tinged with, oh God, I'm holding the fear in.
I'm going to give you a choice, Jack. He looks directly at the 3 half dragons that are in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that his stare is looking deep into your soul. Some of the other guys are kind of like looking at each other, because you guys are kind of like kneeled like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like looking at each other like, and what do you want to do?
Oh, I can do something? I'm not
Yes.
frozen?
You can move your head and stuff. You just cannot move forward. You can't move your legs.
You're quivering in your boots.
Kind of want to look him in the eye. I don't know how smart that is, though. To call attention to
You should
ourselves.
barf on him.
Well, I've been wanting to end the campaign.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so you had the thought?
Yeah. I'm
Cool.
gonna have the thought to look him in. I'll raise my eyes. I'll look him in the eye.
Perfect. Because I haven't seen you before, but what is your name?
Oh shit, we didn't come up with a name. Draconius.
Okay, roll a deception.
The weak link
Can
in
I
our
use?
plan.
Can you use an inspiration point?
You can.
Okay, thank God.
Do you,
You
have
probably
one?
have like 5.
Yeah, I have 2.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, much better. Do I get to add anything to this? Deception?
Yeah,
Deception.
It might be negative.
She's like -2.
Yeah.
Wait, where is that?
She's
Under
like, nat
charisma.
20, so 18.
Okay, so it says 19.
19.
Oh,
okay.
hell yeah.
He goes, what is your past name?
Did he know when we
He did
freed
not-
him?
Yeah, he doesn't believe you, or it's not the fact that he doesn't believe you. He thinks that you're like you've renamed yourself in your new image. So he goes,
Yeah.
"What is your past name?"
No, but he knows us from when
He
we
does
let
not
him.
seem to.
Oh,
He
okay.
just knows that you're bullshitting your name.
Got it. Okay.
He knows.
Giving her the benefit of the doubt. Giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Sorry, that the name that she used is not Jack's actual name.
He just asked her, "What's your government name?"
Yeah.
Not your gamer tag. What's
Where
your
your
government?
where your grandma from?
No, I don't want to know.
You
I
have
don't
to
want to know
tell
what
me.
your street name. I don't know what your mama calls you. I want to know your fucking government name.
Okay. Jack, but he's dead.
Good. Come forward.
Can I move now?
He's letting you move. You
Oh,
can actually
okay.
feel like that fear, like kind of,
Okay.
yeah.
Then I'm gonna play into that. I'm like so excited that this is like my moment. I'm gonna walk with pride towards him.
Cool. He goes, "It seems that the faith have decided that you will lead my armies into the city and get rid of the filth that has become of it. And my clan will know you as such." And he starts to kind of drool a little bit more into his hand, and his hand becomes covered in that like acidic nastiness. And he goes, "Wear this with pride." And he kind of just grabs your head as he starts to burn like a symbol of his claw. Like his hand starts to morph back into his claw and burns it into your fucking skull. It doesn't, I mean, it hurts a little bit, but it's more like a branding. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like Saruman. Who
Okay.
do you?
Yeah. And so, like, if you had hair, it's fucking gone. Like,
I gotta-
I mean, in the parts of where his fucking claw would, like, but his claw is huge.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a just all menacing. Like, the only, yeah. You have a
cool.
fucking brand now.
It's a sick face tattoo.
Pretty,
Got it. Cool.
yeah,
Brand.
Like that,
Yeah,
like forehead.
yeah.
No, yeah.
Kind of like a birthmark, but
Yeah.
cooler.
Mike Tyson orc.
Yeah.
Mikhail Gorbachev.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay.
You have 3 moons to muster them here, and then we will attack the city. Do not fail me like the last Karen.
Wait. So Karen is a title?
Yes.
It's a position.
Yes.
Well,
The high master Karen.
Normally it's the wife of the guy leading the church, but, you know, it happens.
Okay, and he goes, "The rest of you, this is my judgment. Be good. Be ready." And then he basically like kind of steps back. The door appears again, and he's out. And then you can feel like another, like you can hear like you hear big flapping leathery wings just fucking take off.
Oh, that was like his human form. I think to myself.
We have beheld him.
I think to myself, definitely not out loud, I hope that shepherd's pie on my knickers.
I'm gonna start walking back to the group and patting people on the shoulder, being like, "Oh my god, can you believe that? We got to see him." And then
Same time next week, fellas. Like,
That's a joke in the campaign.
and then he just got right back on Trump Force One and left. It was crazy.
Holy shit.
just keep walking back to Jack and everybody.
He came here, he's like, your leaders are fired.
Well, I'm up here now, right?
yeah, you're pretty much, yep, yeah.
So
Okay, I walk up to Jack and our herald, we should go.
And start mustering our army.
We should muster forces now.
Yeah, actually, the two, like, all of them kind of look to you and go, like, "So what's the plan, Jack?"
I'm kind of groveling at your feet.
They're all, yeah, pretty much all of them are. The two of
my
them are
God.
kind of like, "Nice,
well,
fucking sick tat, bro."
film.
I look at him, right?
If you want,
They say,
You speak in private with the Avatar.
Yes. So what? I go back over to where you are at?
Yeah, we're away. We're in your shot, or we're out of your shot now.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Can I get information from them on numbers and
Yes.
so where are we at, guys? What's
So they give you a map of kind of like the surrounding areas.
Mhm.
They pretty much have. This is just one of like the like one of the meetups.
Okay.
But in like nomadic camps, in the actual city themselves, in the mines, they have like meetings everywhere. They have about a massive an army of about 1,500 people.
Oh, smaller than us.
A legion and
Yeah.
a half.
Yeah, this is old school times.
Okay. Cool. What were we waiting on before to attack the city? Like, what's the holdup?
Well, there's a couple of tribes out in the far desert that they're
What was holding us up? Fucking Karen.
I
really hope you could hear him in the background.
Yeah, that one probably not.
No,
But-
I can do it.
Okay.
These mics are sensitive.
That's going to be in your nightmares
someone-
forever,
hey.
isn't it?
Hey, our one fan just veered off the road right now.
For those of you at home, I just tried to eat the mic like I did last time when we were under the influence, and that's
in
probably
my brain now.
Yeah, that's going to be in John's nightmares, like the Wheelers from Return to Oz are for me.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, they do tell you that there are a few tribes that their backs have not become broken enough to join us. And the name of one of the tribes is your home.
I know them. They're difficult.
Maybe we should try to bring them along now that we have Jack with us.
Oh, the journey is too far. Trust me, we're basically done with them. They were given an ultimatum a fortnight ago.
What kind of ultimatum?
Basically, rise up against your slavers and join the ranks of Digonisis, or be burnt to the ground.
Has
Cool.
the burning to the ground
Burn
happened?
them after. Oh, I shouldn't say anything. Sorry.
Yeah.
Quiet, wretch!
He just slaps you. Shut up, thrall.
Yeah. How close to me are you? Can I smack you?
Oh yeah, yes, do it, do it. Roll an attack.
Yeah, you're quite far away.
man.
Yeah.
But Boydston.
Quiet, wretch.
But has the village been burnt down yet? When's that going to
I
happen?
think you just learned what a house thrall versus
Well.
a field thrall feels like.
Once we send out the messages, I mean, he gave us fucking half a week. They don't have much time at all. They should be already on their way.
Cool.
And you said how far travel is it to the?
Like 2 days.
So this is me asking the DM, not the
Yeah.
Is it theoretically possible for us to catch them?
Really, the only thing you can possibly do is somehow like intercept a mystical message that can go that fast
Okay.
to maybe try to do something.
How do we intercept a mystical message?
I don't know. Use your arcane skills and magic powers that are
Oh,
a virtue.
and also, just so I'm clear, is this guy saying like they're ready to burn the town down and they have the forces there to do it, or that they're just delivering the ultimatum?
They've given the ultimatum a while ago,
And
they're basically at this point where they're either going to choose it or not. So
Okay, sorry, I
Can
was
we-
taking a piss earlier. What town is this that they're
This is
going
her-
to
yeah,
sack?
Jack's
sure.
hometown.
yeah.
Oh,
Actually, hold on. Let me.
They were a bunch
Let
of
me work on
forces
some
that
time
were
stuff here.
originally
Hold
going to
on.
be there.
No,
But-
hold on.
Never mind.
Let me give you guys because this is not a good choice.
Writer
You have
edit.
4 days to get the army together. It takes a
Okay.
day to get there, so you have a chance to go there if you want. They don't think you should go. They don't think you should go there because you're fucking way too fucking important to deal with some of this bullshit. But you can if you want. But that will pretty much be the only thing you do.
I think we go there and convince them to join us.
What would be different from something that we've already given them the chance of?
We have our ways.
Oh, you guys are some pretty sick fucks, huh?
There's a reason the dragon chose me.
You're right. I am sorry that I even questioned you.
Master, if you would permit me to speak.
Permission?
The reason why Jack was chosen to lead us is that he was once of that tribe long ago and was abandoned until she found the love of he found the love of Digonisis.
So it seems that Digonisis has the foresight that we can never think that we even have. I get it. I understand. If that is what you will, Jack.
Yeah. I thought that's what we were. That's what we said. A fool is what you were. You saw what happened to Karen. The last Karen. Am I Karen?
A big bubble pops of where the pool of acid is. Yes, you are now the new Karen.
Oh, okay.
Jack
I'm a
the
Karen. Jack the Karen.
Jack the man Karen. This is so confusing. What have I done?
We call those a Darren.
A Darren. I thought it was a Kevin. Anyway,
they're wrong.
The only way it could have been better is if like Jack had like long hair and then like you just gave him the middle part.
We gave
to
him
be a Karen.
We gave him a Karen cut with the dragon.
Like it's the one like it's like a mohawk but Karen-esque.
The swoop with the spiky in the back. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Digonisis.
All right. Pretty much the meeting wraps up. They're telling you that you can do that. They will meet here. That's always been the plan, to meet here with the Legion and a half, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Gather your forces. We'll go get the other orcs. We'll do what the last Karen couldn't, and then you'll see that Dragon made the right choice. We're going to kill these guys.
What about the workers of the mine? The ones that actually hold our Lord's home hostage?
We'll kill them too. What? I mean, what's the plan on that one?
You mean it's so you can either like free up where the dragon used to sleep.
Okay.
They don't know about it. They're just digging.
Okay.
That's like in a different direction.
Okay.
Or you can go save your clan.
We're going to save the clan.
Okay. I'm just saying those are the two things you could do. If you book it, you could try to do both.
What's the third settlement that they said was?
It doesn't matter. Like all smaller places and whatnot. But those are the two that you can really like pay attention to.
That we can gather influence.
Yes, yeah,
over.
exactly. Yep.
Well, wasn't Jack's clan like very proud and good warriors? So isn't that a selling point? Like I can convince these good and proud warriors to join us.
Yeah.
And you know what else?
They're not trying to convince you of anything. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Oh, this is the time to be like, there's a town with a mind flare we should attack instead.
That's what they're.
Oh, I thought that's what we were going to
gearing
do.
for.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's the town they're preparing to
Yeah.
hit. So
okay.
The city.
We're just
I'm
going to
Star Wars
go.
lot taking a piss.
Well, that you were there.
No.
Well, yes. In a half a week. In 4
Because the whole
days.
the whole time you were saying the town, and the only
sorry.
answer you gave me was Jack's place.
So Digonisis, as a human, said, we need to attack the city in 4 days. Where are my people? And they go, oh, well, I can get them in 2 weeks. She dies.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at Jack. Jack basically gets voluntold. They're like, you're going to lead them now. Here's my thing. Now find them and fucking get them here in 4 days so we can attack the city.
Your clever ruse has become the plot.
What's the name of the city again?
The city is Cloisa.
Okay. Yeah, where I got lost was the city, and then you
Sorry.
were referring to multiple places.
Okay, yeah.
the other place that we're going right now is Jack's hometown.
Gotcha. Okay, so then yeah, there's no convincing. We just go get the orcs and be like, play along. We're going to sack this town.
Oh, I was thinking we
just get out of the building. I'm really nervous about having this dragon scale in my pocket.
And then we could these fucking cult morons are just like eating up whatever you say because their messiah figure guy told them to trust you. So it's just like, you go get these awesome orc warriors, be like, we have a chance of taking down a dragon god and fucking up that shitty city that tried to imprison our brethren.
Although Ixnay on the Ragan Dodd, we're not going to tell them about killing the Ragan yet.
Sure, but sell them on sacking the city.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're barbarian warriors.
Yes, 100%.
And then now we have two flanks because we could still get the horse people to flank on the other side.
Yeah.
So we lead their army right up the middle and be like, once you see smoke, come in, orcs, and then blow the horn on the other side.
Yep.
Pincer.
Cool.
It's all coming together.
At some point, we just gotta. Well, we'll talk about this once
we're out of earshot, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Like, we're just like walking.
We're gonna say that everything's. At some point they go like, oh, who's gonna take down the room and put everything away in secret and stuff. She used to do that, but now like there's so much stuff and the idol needs to be put away and.
We would love to, but none of us are from here and know where anything goes or where any of the cleaning supplies
Dude, we
are.
literally could have.
Okay, we'll start taking it down, boy.
What the fuck is that?
And now we're gone. We're that is between them now.
Don't forget to clean the crowbar. I mean the idol. But we got to go back to the horse people first anyway, right? To see if we can get the scale off of the idol and cure Jack.
Am I able to like have my hand in the bag of holding to see if I can get the scale off of the idol?
It's the whole idol is made
Made of the
scales.
scale.
Oh, the whole thing is the scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like
you could
carved
cure
it.
a lot of
What?
Draconiuses. Your dragon name?
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Okay.
Because the scale is what's needed to heal it, right?
They call me Dragon Bob. That is my ornated name.
All right. You guys are basically out there. You're heading out. We'll call it a night because it's way fucking late. Sorry.
I don't know.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did it.
Cool,
You didn't
yay.
fight something. I'm so proud of all of you. It was so close.
Yeah, the whole pissing myself in fear after being very deceptive was like, play it cool.
We bullshitted our way through something for once.
Keep it going for Rolling with Comics podcast. Well, that's the end of our show. Don't forget to close out your tabs and tip the bartender. Good night.